What's good, people? So I'm sitting at my son's football practice right now, and I was like, this will be the perfect opportunity to go live. Like I'm chilling here, and I've been sending out like anybody know me, been in the league with me. I don't trade much. Like I go after, I'll go throughout my leagues and massively go after players every now and then, or make a certain trade. And I was thinking about doing a video on Nico Collins because he's been surprising this season. And when I dived a little deeper in him, because every season, every off season, I get a little better at identifying a rookie. So since he was a couple years ago, there's certain things I wasn't doing as far as a prospect wise. So I did a deeper dive on him in order to do a video, and I was like, hold up. I said, I, this dude looks like a baller. Like he almost is one badge I give out, and it's only a few people in the NFL has it. And it's like I've never given it out to anybody I've done a video on yet. That's how few people have it, and it's kind of like a superstar badge. It's kind of like, and if he would have got the draft capital, at least second round draft capital, he would have got the badge. Another person that would have got the badge that came out this last class, it was an undrafted guy, I think, and it was on Tillman. So Tillman. So it's kind of, I guess it's kind of like an ex receiver badge. It's like an ex receiver superstar type of badge. Like I said, I never had to put a real name to it because no player that I had to do a video ever got the badge. So I never had to put a real name to it. So if I ever, if I do a video on Deacon Collins, I'll figure out a name for it. So, but like they had a couple of badges that opened up, this would happen with when I started to do a deep dive because I was thinking about doing a video on what's the guy in Detroit, the receiver. Um, just put up a bunch of points. Like I played him in DFS. Thank God. Like I was almost able to break even because I played a few lineups, and like he surprised the hell out of me. But um, I can't think of his name. Can't think of his name on the top of my head, but y'all know because it ain't St. Brown. It's the other receiver had a really good game, and I can't think of his name off the top of my head. But he he had like potential badges that if he would have got the draft capital that would have went to him, and like those people is like okay, like I I could see them showing up, and so Nico Collins, I end up after looking at him deeper dive on him, I was like I like this guy, like I really do like him, and so I'm like forget it, I'm a bank on him. I started sending out trades. So yesterday, I started sending out trades for him yesterday. Um, started sending out trades for him. Been sending out trades for him today. I think yesterday I sent out trades for him in Dynasty, and today I sent out trades for him to get him in redraft. It's harder to get. Like it's to me, it's easier to get in redraft. Like I got a couple people. I was able to get a couple shares of him in redraft. I mean not redraft on Dynasty. I was able to get a couple shares of him in Dynasty. One was a second and third. I know some of y'all might feel like I paid too much, but that works for me. Like it says I believe in him. I'm willing to bet on him. So second and third, I got on another league. I had to pay second and third, and what is that guy named Rashid Shaheed, something like that. And I didn't really want to pay that because I don't, even though I'm not a big fan as a prospect of Shaheed, It's just that he been putting on numbers. He got a decent PFF grade, and I'm like, I don't want to give up this young piece, but I want to bank on Nicole. At the end of the day, fantasy football is supposed to be fun, so I was like, I'm gonna bank on Nicole Collins, Nico Collins. So, and what made me happy, one of my favorite analysts gave the stamp of approval. And I just listened to this podcast today. My guy, Mister Reception Perception, said that how he liked Nico and just was giving high praise to him. I was like, hey, great minds think alike. But so that's who I've been trying to buy. I've been trying to get all the Nico Collins, and I don't know what y'all think about Nico Collins, and I can only hope that he continue to produce and don't turn into a pumpkin on me. Please don't turn into a pumpkin on me, because what the trade I made in redraft was I gave up Jerry Judy, and I know some people love Jerry Judy. Like I had a lot of shares of Jerry Judy because of that, stretch he put together at the end of last season. So I did get a nice amount of shares of Jerry Judy, and impatient me don't like waiting, don't like waiting on players. So I sent him and Madison packing for Nico Collins, but like no one was accepting. Like I kept getting quick auto reject trades in redraft, and nobody was sending counter offer. Like redraft leagues, like people funny acting in redraft. Like they had one guy got Nico sitting on a bench, and he not even trying to trade. So it is what it is. But that's who I'm on. Let me know who y'all on. Also, if y'all got a player that y'all want me to do a rookie profile video on, yeah, let me know. And I'll work on that. Said I'm always willing to take requests if somebody got a specific player they want me to do a video on. So yeah. So see the kids. My son is only 8, so he out there. He out there amongst them. His team undefeated, 3-0. Hey, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to say that next week. So might as well say it right now. But so what you guys think about Nico Collins? I mean, he just seemed like that prototypical X receiver, man. Why I looked at the stats and I just noticed like Kyron Williams was like second in points per game for the running backs. I don't know if that was just in that league or what, but I was like, what? I told you to try to buy him. I sent the dude. This was Dynasty. I sent the dude Nick Chubb for him, and like I don't even know how people feel about Nick Chubb right now. Like, do they feel his like career done or what? But I was just like, and I forgot what he sent back, but I was like, oh, he wanted Ty J Spears and Nick Chubb for Kyron Williams and Billinger. I'm like, I don't care nothing about Billinger. And it's like, I'll be honest with you. I told him, be honest with you, and like, I don't know, maybe I need like that was like I said in my mind, like, look, maybe later in the season that would be a move I will pull because I would need the production right, but that's not a move I'll pull in the beginning of the season because I think Ty J Spears, when he get a hold of that backfield, it's gonna be on and popping. It's gonna be on and popping. So I don't want to give him up. But like, let's say if I was contending and he offered that trade later in the season and I needed that production that Kyron Williams is giving, it'd be on and popping. But I'm not really a fan of buying I've been off of buying running backs, period, but definitely don't want to buy a running back in the beginning of the season unless I can get it for cheap. Don't want to buy a running back in the beginning of the season. Might not make it halfway through the season. So unless I can get the running back for cheap, not doing it. But I'm not. I don't try to make no long videos. I just want to go live, and maybe I could do this every day. We'll see. Peace.